everybody, it's Chari here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make this spooky monster card with this cool distress ink background. I'm going to be using the Monster Mash set, some little stars from the Spooktacular set, and the die that goes with the tree in the Sweater Weather set. So the first thing I'm going to do is make my background, and I'm going to be using this distress ink watercolor paper. It has a textured side and a smooth side. I'm going to go with the textured side. I'm going to put my second piece to the side because I'm going to work on the main background first. I'm going to use that other piece for a couple other elements on the card like the moon and the ground. I'm going to be using the seedless preserves for the center that'll be behind the moon and the chipped sapphire for around the edges. So I'm going to speed this up so you can see the whole distress inking process and we're not going to miss anything. I really like using these new smaller round distress ink blending tools. I think they work really well and I've kind of fallen in love with them, and I pretty much use them all the time instead of the bigger ones. So I'm going to start in the middle with the seedless preserves, right where the moon would be, and just kind of go out from there. And then I'm going to come in with the chipped sapphire and go around the edges here. So I'm starting kind of off my piece of paper and pulling in towards the center. And this distress watercolor paper really does blend magically. It works better than just the white Nina Solar White that I used to use. So I've been using this a lot lately when I do distress ink blending. So it's going to look kind of messy between the two, so I'm going to go back in with the seedless preserves and just rub it around between where those two colors overlap, and you'll see they're starting to blend and you can't see that line quite as much as you could before. This is a really dark spooky sky, so it's okay that I'm adding a whole lot of color here. Where they overlap you can really see them start to blend together. So I just kind of go back and forth between my two colors till I get it to look the way I want it to. The ground's going to be at the bottom, so that circular part is a little higher up. Now I'm going to use that other piece of watercolor paper and I'm going to cut out a stitched hillside border there, as well as one of the stackable circles, and that's going to be my ground for the bottom of my little scene here, and then the circle is going to be my moon. So I'm going to cover the ground with distress glitter, but I don't want there to be white behind it, so I'm going to cover it with the pumice